young Velamalians for their fantabulous future. Welcome, sir. We continually welcome an imperative personality who is gracing this phenomenal moment. We are in high spirits to welcome our well-regarded resource person, Dr. R. Shadana, Assistant Professor, Ramanujan Computing Center, Anna University, Chennai. We are immensely proud to invite you as the resource person for our VVC's career prep orientation. Welcome, madam. We passionately welcome the heads of Velamal Group of Schools, whose constant valuable guidance let us take great heights. Welcome, dear heads of Velamal Group of Schools. We would like to offer a warm-hearted welcome to the possessors of great minds that could take the entire world to the positive growth through your aspiration in engineering and technology. Dear friends, a warm welcome to you. Once again, with all our hearts, we welcome one and all for your well-regarded presence in the cherishing occasion of Velamalians. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Mayura Priya. Now, over to our well-regarded resource person. Madam, over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. So I will share my screen first.
You are visible only now.
Yeah, but I'm trying to share my presentation. Just a minute. So actually, I'm sharing a screen, a presentation screen. Is that visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. So good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Velamal Bodhi Campus for inviting me. I'm very happy and privileged to deliver a talk in front of a huge audience. And I've been teaching undergrad student and postgrad students for the past few years. But I'm very happy to connect with school students again after a very long time. So thank you, everyone. And this is a very good initiative from the institute's part because parents are very anxious about what kind of future their children will have. There are a lot of courses out there, what to choose. All those anxiety is there among the parents and also the students. So I think this is a very good initiative from the school's part. What I would like to highlight during this talk is to just give a brief orientation towards engineering and technology courses and how to excel in engineering. So that is what I would like to highlight. So I would like to start with a quote by Elon Musk. So I hope the audience can interact. Sir, can you please confirm?
Yes, ma'am.
They can reply you in the chat box, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So does everyone know who is Elon Musk? I hope that everyone knows. So can someone answer what is he known for, Elon Musk? Participants can either directly answer or they can type in the chat box also.
Founder of Tesla.
Yeah, so he is in the administration group of Tesla, and also he co-founded SpaceX, and right now he is the CTO of Twitter. Right, so he said that engineering is the closest thing to magic that exists in the real world. So this is something that he told. Now, I want the audience to define what is or who is an engineer. Who do you think is an engineer? So this talk is about engineering courses, right? So can we say that, okay, anyone who completes an engineering course, he is an engineer. College ku poi engineering degree vaangana, so they are an engineer. Can we define engineers that way? Is that a correct definition? No. So I can see some people shaking their heads. Then who is an engineer? Eppadi define பண்ணுவீங்க? we cannot just define engineering based on degree. There are நிறைய பேர் degree முடிக்காம school dropouts, college dropouts, அவங்களும் they have contributed to engineering. Okay, they have made inventions. So we can call them as engineers. So degree is not necessary for being an engineer. And also there are cases where someone has a degree, engineering degree இருக்கும், but are they actually practicing engineering? Engineering எங்காவது use பண்றாங்களா? Are they contributing anything? So if they don't, then we cannot exactly call them as an engineer. So we cannot define someone who has a degree, engineering degree, as an engineer. Okay. So if you ask me who is an engineer, I will say that an engineer is like a superhero. Superheroes எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும் தானே? நிறைய சூப்பர் ஹீரோ மூவிஸ் பார்க்குறோம், காமிக்ஸ் நிறைய பேர் ரீட் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு ஃபேவரட் சூப்பர் ஹீரோ இருப்பாங்க. ஓகே, இப்போ now I want to ask a related question. Which super power do you want? உங்களுக்கு என்ன பவர்னாலும் இருக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா what kind of super power do you want? You can say anything. Okay. I'm not able to hear clearly. Maybe chat box la kuda type பண்ணலாம். Super power like flying, strength அந்த மாதிரி. என்ன சூப்பர் பவர் என்னனாலும் இருக்கலாம், என்ன சூப்பர் பவர்னாலும் இருக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா what would you like to have? Yes. Is anyone answering?
Reverse flash.
Oh, flash. Okay, reverse flash. So flash has speed, right? Yeah. I guess I'm yeah. So super speed, adu oru power. Then telepathy. Okay, good. Telepathy, to read minds. Okay, so I said a lot of different super powers இருக்கு, நிறைய சூப்பர் ஹீரோ இருக்காங்க, நிறைய பவர்ஸ் இருக்கு, டிஃபரெண்டா. ஓகே, so I said that an engineer is like a superhero, right? So engineers, it means that engineers can have superpower. Normally when we watch movies, superpower எப்படி வரும் ஹீரோ or ஹீரோயின்க்கு? So they will be born with the power or some accident happens and they get the power, right? A spider, radioactive spider bite பண்ணுது, so Spider-Man is born. So adu madri they get the power. Okay, but when we say that an engineer is a superhero, okay, how does he get the power? So engineers can build things. Okay, for example, flying is one superpower, right? Superman can fly. So if I want to fly, okay, so Wright brothers, they wanted to fly, so they created an airplane. Okay, and take some other power. I want super strength. Okay, like stronger இருக்கணும். Okay, what I can do is I can build the Iron Man suit, right? Iron Man built a suit and he can fight anyone. So like that we can get superhuman strength, right? And one more thing that someone mentioned, telepathy, right? So telepathy வந்து can we build that telepathy? Flying, already airplanes இருக்கு, நிறைய different machines are there that fly, and also super Iron Man suit madri நிறைய பேர் model suits they have built. Okay, but telepathy, can you do that with engineering? Right now exact telepathy that X-Men la vara madri telepathy and madri vandu it's not at a reality, but you might have heard about some technology, people are working on that. Okay, brain implants, a chip will be implanted in your neural region. Okay, directly you can download music onto that chip, so you can you can download things into that brain implant, that chip, and then you can hear music, everything. So like a augmented part of brain. Okay, so that is one technology. Adu inno reality ah illa, it's not commercialized or anything, but that was something suggested. Okay, there are research teams working on that. So it is something like telepathy, right? You have direct access to brain. Brain la download பண்ண முடியும்னா, so brain ல இருந்து readum பண்ண முடியும். Okay. So it is something similar to that. So take invisibility. Okay. So invisibility is a superpower, a very dangerous superpower. Otherwise, it's not at a reality. இது வரைக்கும் invisibility as a superpower is, or any machine that can create invisibility, இது வரைக்கும் யாரும் build பண்ணல. But there are teams working on cloaking technology. Basically, how do we see objects? Light hits an object, okay, and it reflects back, reaches your eye. You can see an object. But invisible now, that are research going on where people try to bend away the light that is getting reflected so that the object is hidden. Okay, so there are teams working on that. Cloaking technology, like cloaking barriers, அந்த மாதிரிலாம் prototype demonstrationலாம் காமிச்சிருக்காங்க. So invisibility is not yet created, but in the near future, it can become a reality. Okay. So for military applications or something like that. Okay. So all the superpowers, almost all the superpowers, okay, they can be simulated or, built using engineering technology. So that is why I say an engineer is like a superhero, because they can have superpower that they want. Okay. Now one question. Anyone who is having a superpower, are they a superhero? யாருக்கு சூப்பர் பவர் இருந்தாலும் அவங்களை சூப்பர் ஹீரோன்னு சொல்லிடலாமா? Then what is the difference between a superhero and a super villain? Right, super villains also have power. So what is the difference between hero and a villain? Superhero will use the power for helping others, right? He will use that for the betterment of the society, or making life happy for others. So that is who a superhero is. Same way we can define an engineer also. Okay, degree இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாரும் engineer கிடையாது. So you have to use that, whatever knowledge you have gained through your engineering, you have used that to help others, or at least contribute in some way to the society. So that is who an engineer is. Now engineers are, to appreciate the specialty of engineers, we have a day for engineers. Engineering day nu one celebrate பண்றோம் தெரியுமா? In our country. Okay. So what is the when is the engineering day? Any idea என்னைக்கு engineers day na?
September 15.
Yes, very good. So September 15th is engineers day. Why September 15? ஏன் அன்னைக்கு செலக்ட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க? இவரை பத்தி தெரியுமா? Sir M. Vishveshwaraya. கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? இல்ல. Okay. So his birth anniversary is September 15th. அவரோட birth celebrate பண்றதுக்கு தான் வந்து we are celebrating September 15th as Engineers Day. So if we are celebrating Engineers Day on his birthday, then he should be someone, பெரிய பர்சனா தானே இருக்கணும். So what he has done. Okay. So he is considered as the first civil engineer of India. Okay. First civil engineer of India is considered as that. He was born in 1861 in present Karnataka region, and he has contributed in lot of different dam projects, and he has contributed irrigation technology. Dam la vanda that automatic shutter open agi close agum, water irunda nariya irunda shutter open agi extra water veliye vidanum. Okay, so that kind of technology he has invented, and he has contributed a lot. He was the chief engineer in the Krishnaraja Shahar Dam, one of the biggest dams in our country. So he was the chief engineer for that. So after looking at all his contributions, he is to celebrate his birth anniversary. Engineers Day is celebrated on his birth anniversary. See, he also received Bharat Ratna award from our government. Okay, to celebrate his achievements. So he has contributed a lot to the irrigation and dam projects. So what exactly does an engineer do? Okay, so he has to contribute something to the society. That is, he has to make invention, he has to apply whatever he has learned. And apart from that, an engineer turns imagination to reality. நம்ம வந்து சொல்லுவாங்க கனவுலையும் நினைச்சு பார்க்க முடியாதது இல்ல வெறும் கற்பனைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Engineer can turn imagination to reality. Now who is this? We already discussed about him, right? This is Elon Musk. Okay, so he co-founded SpaceX. Okay, so SpaceX, it is a space technology research organization. So normally US la, what is the space organization associated with US? NASA, right? Like ISRO in India, like NASA for US. Okay, so normally in any country, the rocket launching and most of the space programs will be carried out by their government, that state government. And there are other private organizations also that do some research and development in space technology. What SpaceX wanted to do was they wanted to do something new. They wanted to reduce that space program, the cost of the space programs. So for that, they proposed the reusable rocket technology. Okay, normally rocket launch panna thirupi adha use பண்ணுவோமா? Rocket launch பண்றோம், it will take the satellite or the payload to space. Rocket la ஒவ்வொரு பார்ட்டா it will, it will get removed. Then it will fall back to the ocean. கடல்ல விழுந்துரும். We cannot use it again. But what they proposed is they wanted to come up with a reusable rocket technology. That is, ஒரு தடவை launch பண்ணிட்டு திருப்பி that same rocket திருப்பி யூஸ் பண்றதுக்கு they wanted to develop technology. And it was questioned, இது பண்ண முடியுமா, காஸ்ட் எஃபெக்டிவா இருக்குமா அப்படின்னு நிறைய questions வந்தது. And SpaceX, when they did their first rocket test, the first 2 tests, it failed. So company வந்து it was about to go bankrupt. Okay, they lost funding and all. There were so many issues. But Elon Musk, he continued in his path and they made the reusable rocket technology a success. அவங்க சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா ராக்கெட் லான்ச் பண்ணிட்டு திருப்பி அந்த ராக்கெட்டை வந்து லேண்டும் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, தட் மெயின் பார்ட் ஆஃப் த ராக்கெட். ஸோ ஹி இமேஜின் சம்திங், இது வரைக்கும் வெறும் இமேஜினேஷன் பண்ண முடியாதுன்னு நினைச்சது அவங்க, ஹி டர்ன் தட் இன் டு அ ரியாலிட்டி. ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ குட் இன்ஜினியர். அண்ட் இது வரைக்கும் பார்த்த எக்ஸாம்பிள் எல்லாமே ஹைடெக், லைக் ராக்கெட் ஆர் டேம், சிவில் இன்ஜினியரிங், அதெல்லாமே பார்த்துருக்கோம். ஸோ இன்ஜினியரிங் இஸ் நாட் ஜஸ்ட் அபவுட் designs and structure. Engineering is also about connecting with the society and contributing to the society. Normally basic necessity for humans solvangalla, food, shelter, clothing, adala basic necessity, plus health, okay, medical accessibility, sanitation, idellame basic accessibility. And if an engineer can contribute in any one of this, okay, in a very high tech cutting edge technology tavara, if you can help basic necessities la improvement kondu varadhukku, if you can help, then that engineer will make history. Okay, so one such person I want to talk about, he is Arunachalam Muruganandan. He is from Tamil Nadu, he is from Coimbatore. Ivar yaarnu theriyuma? There is a Bollywood movie based on his life. Any guesses? So that movie stars Akshay Kumar. Okay, I guess many people don't know about this, okay? But Arunachalam Muruganandam, he's a school dropout. He did not finish school, okay? But he contributed to society in a huge way. Avaroda life celebrate பண்றதுக்கு, to celebrate his achievements, okay, Indian government has given him Padma Shri award. So what did he do? So the movie Padman is about his life, okay. He saw that many women from the rural region and poor from women from poor background, they don't have access to basic sanitation requirement, okay. So adella venona vande they have to spend a lot of money. So what he did is he built a machine, a very low cost machine that can manufacture that products, and he gave that machine to women self-help groups. He gave it. That machine, if you import that from outside India, the cost will be more than 3 crores. 3 kodikku mela cost. But he built it for around 70,000 rupees. So he used, he did not even complete school studies, but he learned a lot on his own, and he built that machine because he wanted to help people. There are a lot of people, a lot of women who had trouble with basic necessities, and he tried to solve it. So because of that, because of his contribution, he received that Padma Shri award. And also he was quoted as one of the Times 100 most influential people. Okay, so he has received a lot of recognition and awards for his work. So that is, what an engineer needs to be, that whatever is studied, it should be applied and it should ultimately contribute something to the society. Now coming to the engineering orientation, okay, just we saw some motivational engineers. Now, how to prepare for engineering? How to, what can make you successful? So three very important things, okay, strong foundation, lifelong learning, and curiosity. So strong foundation na enna? So your school studies is the strong foundation that you need, okay? So school la vandu, whatever you are studying, you are going to apply that later, okay? So mainly for engineering, courses like you will be studying physics, chemistry, and mathematics, right? So all of those are very, very important for engineering. That what you are studying in those courses now, that will not only help you with your, admission and entrance exam, you will also apply those concepts throughout your engineering study, and also when you move on to your work also, you will apply those, okay? You may not use everything that you are studying, but most of that is directly will be used. Second thing is lifelong learning. Lifelong learning na enna? It's continuous, you have to keep on learning, okay? So for this, when I wrote this point, I remembered one meme, okay? One recent meme that is circulating in social media, okay? So this is the screenshot of a very famous video. இது என்ன வீடியோன்னு எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியுமா? I know everyone is active in social media. எல்லாருமே பார்ப்பீங்க தானே இன்ஸ்டாகிராம் எல்லாம். இது என்ன வீடியோ? You can unmute your mic and you can say. Sorry. இது என்ன வீடியோன்னு தெரியுமா தெரியாதா? தெரியும்னா ஹேண்ட் ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. No. Okay. So I think எல்லாருமே ஆக்டிவா படிக்கிறீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இன்ஸ்டாகிராம் எதுவுமே பாக்குறது இல்ல. So this video, ஒரு song வந்து they use, it's mother and son, okay? The son tells mom that I don't want to go to school, amma school போல. Then amma asks why. Then he says that school போனா 10th pass பண்ணணும், 10th pass பண்ணா 12th pass பண்ணணும். இந்த சாங் தெரியும் தானே? 12th பாஸ் பண்ணா காலேஜ் போகணும், காலேஜ் போனா வேலைக்கு போகணும், வேலைக்கு போனா கல்யாணம் பண்ணணும், அடுத்து குழந்தை 10th படிக்கணும், 12th படிக்கணும். ஸோ எல்லாமே லைஃப்ல திருப்பி திருப்பி கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டே இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. எப்பதான் இது ஸ்டாப் ஆகும்? நான் ஸ்கூலுக்கே போகல. தட் இஸ் வாட் த சாங் இஸ் அபவுட், ரைட்? அண்ட் தட் இஸ் லைஃப் லாங் லேர்னிங், ஓகே? சி 10th 11th 12th ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் பேரண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் ரிலேட்டிவ் ஸ்டாண்டர்டா சொல்ற ஒரு டயலாக் இருக்கு, ஈவன் டீச்சர்ஸ். இந்த 2 வருஷம் எப்படியாவது கஷ்டப்பட்டு படிச்சிருங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் ஜாலியா இருக்கலாம் லைஃப்ல. இது சொல்லுவாங்க தானே? கஷ்டப்பட்டு படிச்சு எப்படியாவது என்ட்ரன்ஸ் எக்ஸாம் கிளியர் பண்ணிடு, நல்ல காலேஜ் போயிட்டா ஜாலியா இருக்கலாம். பட் இஸ் தட் ட்ரூ? 2 வருஷம் கஷ்டப்பட்டா போதுமா? அதுக்கப்புறம் படிக்கவே தேவையில்லையா? So you have to continue learning, right? Lifelong learning is needed. So when someone says you that you don't have to study after 12th, that is not true. You have to keep on studying. But the difference is, on the brighter side, school education, at least that 10th 12th mark board exams mark vaangradhu, that is difficult because you have to study the book completely thoroughly. If you lose 1 mark, then it will impact, okay? But college education is not that much stressful. You will have a lot of options, and the grading system will be different. So you can relax a little bit in college. It will not be as much stressful, but you can never stop learning. And the lifelong learning has to be there. You cannot stop learning. And even after college, நீங்க வேலைக்கு போயிடுறீங்க, நல்ல very good job you are getting. There also you have to keep on learning, because when you take engineering and technology, what happens is the technology keeps on evolving. Every day, new technology is coming. And if you stop learning, then you will become outdated. You will become redundant. உங்க இடத்துக்கு வேற யாராவது replace ஆயிடுவாங்க. So that learning never stops. And the last point is curiosity. So you have to keep on asking questions. When teacher teaches you, அது அப்படியே நீங்க கேட்டுட்டு அப்படியே போய் எழுதி மார்க் வாங்கலாம். But you have to ask questions. Why? And when you are reading a book, bookல கொடுத்திருக்கதை again நீங்க படிச்சுட்டு நல்ல மார்க் வாங்கலாம். But you have to ask question why. Question கேட்கறது easy. Once you ask the question, you have to go and ask, you have to go and search for the solution. So that curiosity is again needed. So these three things, why I am stressing these three for engineering is because engineering and technology is a very rapidly changing field. மாறிக்கிட்டே இருக்கும் technology. So unless you don't have that curiosity and lifelong learning, then it will be very hard to cope up with the industry. So these three things are important. Apart from that, standard things like hard work, so all of those things are important. But these things are specifically needed for engineering and technology. Now coming to the specific, thing, how to navigate the path, how if I want to get into engineering career, so what is the exact things that I need to do? So I have, condensed the entire thing into 6 steps. Okay. Before we start this process, one thing you have to do, you have to set your goal. So you have to set a long-term goal and short-term goals. Long-term goal is like after 10 years, okay, what I want to be. Your long-term goal should not be vague, something vague like 10 years kalichi vandu I have to be in a respectable position. Appdin solradhu, it's a goal, but it is not a very clearly defined. How do I achieve respect? Adukku na enna pananum? So your goal should be something like after 10 years, I should be in such a cadre of job with good earning. And then I also should have done this and this. Like that, list down your long-term goals and also your short-term goals. In the next 3 months, I want to complete this. In the next year, I should have achieved this. So that setting your goal is very, very important. Once you set your goal only, you can start moving towards it. Okay. And then, so now if you want to pursue engineering career, the first thing you have to do is you have to get admission to in a good institute, right? So obviously you can choose, different paths. One is you have to crack entrance exams depending on what is the institute that you are choosing. And then you also have to, if entrance exam is not required, based on your board marks, you can get admission. Okay. So different institutes are there. I think +2, +1 students will already have an idea. You would have already been preparing for entrance exam. But to just to give a overview to the other students, there are different category of institutes. Okay, there are central government institutes. We call them as CFTIs. Okay, centrally funded technical institutes are there, and then state government universities are there. Anna University comes under state government university, and then central universities are also there. In Tamil Nadu, we have Central University of Tiruvarur, and the central universities are also there. And then private universities are there. And then institutions that are affiliated to other universities. Matta university keela varra private institutes will be there. Private universities and also some government colleges will be there. So very, lot of different categories of institutes are there, and each one will have a different admission procedure. So that you should be aware of. Okay. So we will get back to this point. And the next step is self-assessment. Okay. So once you have decided that you want to be an engineer, you have to assess yourself. Okay. The main subjects for engineering is physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So you have to see what are your skills, how good you are in these subjects. And there are different disciplines in engineering also. நிறைய streams இருக்கு. So what do I like? எனக்கு ப்ரோக்ராமிங் பிடிச்சிருக்கா, இல்ல do I like building things, இல்ல எனக்கு robotics பிடிச்சிருக்கா? So based on all the things that you have observed in your life and based on your school, whatever you have studied in school, evaluate yourself and find what you like, what interests you, and what skills do you have. Because you can like something. எனக்கு physics பிடிக்கும், but I don't score good in physics. I feel it to be tough. Okay. So what you like is there and what you are good at is there. Evaluate yourself and then approach the next step. So the next step Next two steps are very important, choosing an institute and choosing a discipline. Okay. So choosing an institute, like I said, நிறைய categories of institutes are there. Now, how do I choose the best institute? Okay, there is no one best institute, but we can look at the ranking of different institutes to get an idea. Okay, so for ranking, நிறைய organizations தனித்தனி ranking போடுவாங்க. Everything will be, different. So to get a, good ranking, a general ranking, you can go for NIRF ranking. Okay, National Institutes Ranking Framework இருக்கு. NIRF ranking, which is done every year. Okay, it is official ranking released every year. எல்லா இன்ஸ்டியூட்டும் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. இன்ஸ்டியூட்ஸ் தட் certain criteria, whoever is fulfilling that criteria, they will take part in the ranking. So every year that list will be released. For the past few years, the top institute is IIT Madras. IIT Madras followed by IIC Bangalore, IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay. All of them are in top positions. So usually IITs will be in the top positions, and the ranking, the top 30 positions abdin pathina, IITs will be there, NITs will be there, and state universities and private universities will be there. Good institutes will be there. So that NIRF ranking will give you a overall idea about the quality of an institute. Okay, if an institute is having higher, a good rank, rank 1 to 10 or 1 to 30, then they are a good institute. So that will give you a overall idea. But that ranking also takes into account postgraduate students, research, எல்லாமே எடுத்துப்பாங்க, infrastructure, quality of the faculty, எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்து that overall criteria எல்லாமே எடுத்துட்டு they give the ranking. But when you go for an engineering career, especially BE, BTech அப்படின்னு போகும்போது, what will be your objective? Mainly it will be about getting a job, right? Getting placed. So what you can do is to choose an institute, look at the placement statistics of the institute. Okay. So all institutes, they will, if you go to their institute website and look at the placement, they will publish, okay, what is the placement percentage, the last 5 years, all those statistics they will publish. They will also publish details like what is the average salary, median salary, highest salary. They will publish. Okay, so look at that. That will give you a very good idea about whatever institute you are choosing, whether it is able to get good placements to its students or not. Industry la irundhu and the institute ku nalla demand irukka illaya, that you can gather from the placement statistics. Now, if you look at central government institutes, centrally funded institutes, IITs, NITs are very well known. எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். There is also the third category of institutes. Is there any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So the third category is IIITs. Okay, IIITs are Indian Institute of Information Technologies. There are two categories in IIITs also. There are IIIT that first it can either mean Indian Institute or International Institute. Okay, so some IIITs are private, some IIITs are centrally funded. For example, private IIIT Hyderabad is there. It is one of the topmost institutes for computer science degree in our country. Okay, it has very good reputation for computer science. So that, but it is private. Whereas IIITs like IIIT Allahabad, Kanchipuram is there. So they are all centrally funded institutes. So centrally funded institutes, different categories are there, but they come under central institutes. Okay. So, but what the difference between IIITs and NITs, IITs are, IIITs are relatively new. நிறைய புது IIITs open பண்ணாங்க. Around the year 2013, a lot of new IIITs were created by the government. Okay, so they are relatively new. So usually the infrastructure is still under development there. So it will not be as comparable to IITs, but still they are growing fast. Okay, so how do I get admission into the different category of institutes? So if I take only Tamil Nadu, okay, so Anna University and Anna University, under that there are a lot of different affiliated colleges are there. So to get admission there, you have a common counseling. Okay, all of you must be aware about this. So you have a common counseling based on your board exam marks. So you don't have entrance exam here. So based on your board exam marks, that ranking list, merit list, everything will be prepared, and based on the merit list, you can apply, get admission for colleges in Anna University and colleges that come under Anna University. But if you look at centrally funded institutes, then the admission is different. Okay, so you have to write JEE, Joint Entrance Examination. So JEE mains you have to write for NITs and for triple ITs. So JEE mains, there will be, subjects will be physics, chemistry, mathematics will be there. And if you get good marks there based on your rank, there will be JOSA counseling will be there, and you can get admitted to NITs or triple ITs. But if you want to get into IITs, one more step you have to do, that is JEE advanced you have to write. Only if you clear JEE mains and get, clear the cutoff, then you can appear for JEE advanced. JEE advanced based on your score, then you can seek admission in IITs. So this is the process for IITs and other central government, centrally funded technical institutes. Then the other category is there, that is private institutes. Either private triple ITs are there or private universities are there. Each of them will have their own admission process. Okay, if you take private triple ITs, most of them, they will, they will ask JEE score. Based on that, they will give admission, or based on the entrance exam, separate entrance exam that they are conducting. Based on that also, they will give admission. So once you select your institute, start preparing. Okay, if you want to appear for apply for a central government centrally funded institute, then you have to start preparing for JEE. And then the next step is choosing the discipline. Okay, so discipline is, you have different, streams in engineering, like computer science is there, mechanical engineering is there, civil is there, like different streams are there. So which one do you choose? Right now, what do you think is the top, discipline in engineering? நிறைய பேர் எதுக்கு போறாங்க, என்ன லைன் எடுக்கிறாங்க? No idea? So right now, computer science is the most, seeked out stream. அதுக்கு தான் seats are getting filled. Everyone wants to do computer science. Okay. But the scenario will keep on changing. Okay, 20 years back, computer science was not the top stream. Other things like mechanical and electrical, they were the most famous options. Now the scenario will keep on changing. So what you have to do is that step number 2, you did a self-assessment, right? So at the end of that, you should know what is your interest, what you are capable of. Based on that, choose the discipline. நிறைய disciplines இருக்கு. Well-known ones are like, நிறைய பேருக்கு தெரிஞ்சது சிவில், மெக்கானிக்கல், எலக்ட்ரிக்கல், எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ், கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ், ஐடி, அதெல்லாம் தான் தெரியுது. But apart from that, lot of different streams are there. In Anna University, Chennai campuses alone, more than 30 streams are offered. Engineering disciplines are there. So other streams, like in the very well-known streams, like material science is there, mining is there, and geoinformatics is there, and other technology related courses like chemical engineering, pharmaceutical engineering, petrochemical, and different streams are there. So you have to look at them also. So you have to do your research. Okay, go to, when you are looking at the placement statistics of an institute, look at the placement statistics discipline wise. That variation will be huge. Okay, in recent years, if you look at the salary of computer science engineers, it is very huge when compared to the other disciplines. That may change in the future. So when you are choosing your discipline, based on your interest, you have to choose, and also look at what is the future, what are the different options that are available. Okay, and if now the question may come like third one, fourth one. Okay, if I have to give priority to choosing an institute or choosing a discipline, which is more important? Suppose in a very good institute, you want to do computer science, but you are not getting computer science, you are getting electrical ECE, you are getting seat. Okay, and the other option you are getting is top college illa konjam next level of college you are getting computer science seat. Now should I go for the top college ECE or the next level of college CSE? This kind of dilemma will come very frequently. For there is no single answer for this, okay? But if you have to give importance to institute versus discipline, I would suggest give importance to the institute, okay? If the institute is having very good reputation, you don't have to worry very much about the discipline, because after National Education Policy 2020, lot of different things has been new things has been introduced in the curriculum. One thing that is done is minor degree. The concept of minor degree is introduced in a lot of institutes, okay? So normally if you வந்து CS படிக்கணும் அப்படினா, that is your major. The discipline that you are selecting is your major, plus அது கூட extra you can also get a minor degree. Anna University has introduced the concept of minor degree. Nariya other institutes have also, universities also have introduced that concept. So for example, if someone is doing mechanical engineering, they can also get a minor in artificial intelligence. So that they have to do some additional courses. Adala pannittu, once they get the degree, they will get the degree saying that degree in major in mechanical engineering and minor in artificial intelligence. So it is not like when I select one stream, adala mattum dhaan vandu I will study. It is not the scenario anymore. Now you can also opt for courses from other streams also. And one more concept that is introduced is specialization. Because if you take computer science, adukku keela nariya different options irukku. Career ponalum nariya different types of job is there. So what specialization offers is you can do focus on only some particular stream of courses under computer science, okay? For example, computer science with specialization in data science, computer science with specialization in artificial intelligence, or with specialization in cyber security. So this all the fields that I'm mentioning, like artificial intelligence, data science, and cyber security, idellame vandu one of the top most career options under computer science. So whatever is whichever is having very high requirement, so adu ellathukkume vandu specialization is also offered in good institutes. So when you get that specialization, then you will get lot of training, specific training under that area, which will help you with your career. So choosing a discipline, yes, it is important, but even if you don't get the discipline that you want, you can still choose courses from other discipline, and you can still, even as a mechanical engineer, you can go and work in a computer science field. So that is possible now. And next thing is internships, okay? So theoretically, whatever is taught in college, that is theory. And you will also do some lab courses, practical ellame pannuvom. But industry is very rapidly evolving, okay? If you take technology, every year new technology varudhu ellame change aite irukku. But academics la vandu the curriculum syllabus ellame vandu it will be updated like every 2 years or 3 years. So when some new technology is introduced, கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஆகும் அது அகாடமிக்ஸ்ல ஆர் உங்க சிலபஸ்ல வந்து அது இன்க்ளூட் ஆகுறதுக்கு. So to get that, to keep your connection with the industry, you have to do internships. So from second year of your college itself, you can apply for internship. So go look at social media, in LinkedIn madri social media la there will be lot of calls for internships, advertisements will come. You can apply for internship. இப்போ கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ்ல என்ன ஸ்ட்ரீம் செலக்ட் பண்றது, என்ன அதுல என்ன லைன் ஆஃப் ஒர்க் போறது அப்படின்னு ஒரு டவுட் வரும்போது, சப்போஸ் எனக்கு ஆர்டிஃபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் பிடிச்சிருக்கு பட் எனக்கு அது ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுமான்னு தெரியலன்னா, do an internship in that area. Okay, go to a AI specialization company and do an internship there. Internship will be for maybe 1 month or 2 months இருக்கும். So once you complete the internship, you will get a very idea about what is actually happening in the real world, what is happening in the industry, whether it will be suitable for me or not. You can get a very clear idea. One more advantage about internship is networking. You will get connected with a lot of people in the area, in the field. So that will help you in your career. So complete internships, like second year la one, third year la one, adu mari do internships. And then the final step is career. So what are the career paths after engineering? So one obvious thing is placement. Okay, you go to industry and you work. Other options are also there. One is you can go for higher studies. You can do masters or in foreign universities or Indian universities. And then masters முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் you can either go to industry or you can go for research, PhD பண்ணலாம். You can get into teaching line or you can go to research and development, R&D line போலாம். So that option is there. You can do higher studies after engineering, your bachelor. And then another option is also there. You can become an entrepreneur after completing your degree. So if you have some good idea, some innovative idea உங்கள்ட்ட இருக்குன்னா, you can create a product out of it. Okay, and you can become an entrepreneur. It would benefit you if you do some business administration courses after completing your bachelor's. So MBA அது மாதிரி பண்ணிட்டு then you can become an entrepreneur. Indian government is it has launched lot of schemes recently, lot of funding support la entrepreneurs க்கு கொடுக்கறாங்க.
ஆமா ஒண்ணு அது எப்படி வெளிய வருது?
And lot of incubation support கொடுக்கறாங்க. Incubation centers are opened in institutes and other centers. So நிறைய funding கொடுக்கறாங்க entrepreneurs க்கு. So that is one line of career path after engineering. So these are all, you know, very high level brief steps. Okay, idhil over step ku when you want to cross that, again you have to do lot of research. Okay, if I want to choose a discipline, you have to do some lot of research and select it. Okay, but these are some overall steps that you need to follow. So I just want to close with a quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, okay, one of the greatest engineers from Tamil Nadu. So he said that 4 steps to success: having a great aim, acquiring knowledge, hard work, and perseverance. Okay, what is perseverance? You set your goal, hard work லாம் பண்றீங்க, but you may not succeed initially. ஏதாவது trouble வரலாம், இல்ல some you may even fail initially, but you have to keep on repeating, keep on doing the hard work. So that is perseverance. So these 4 things you do, then anything can be achieved. Okay, so now I'm open to questions. If you have any doubts regarding entrance exams or, you know, general admission, different courses, then you can ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Student can post your query in the chat box one by one, so ma'am can answer your query. Or if you can raise them ma'am so that we can unmute one by one, you can ask also. Either of the way, this is
Ma'am, anything else they want to be asked, ma'am? Any school, you can raise your hands and you can raise the question too. Ma'am is waiting for question.
You can type it in the chat box also, children.
Yes, you can ask question. Someone has raised their hand.
மேம் இப்ப நீங்க கோர்சஸ் சொன்னீங்கல்ல மேம்
Yes.
மேம் அந்த கோர்சஸ் மேஜர் கோர்சஸ் அண்ட் மைனர் கோர்சஸ் இருக்குல்ல மேம்
Yes.
அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டி லைக் நீங்க அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டி சொன்னீங்கல்ல மேம்
Yes.
மேம் அதுக்கு பதிலா நம்ம 3 months கோர்சஸ் மாதிரி அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணலாமா மேம்?
Yes, sure, அதுவும் பண்ணலாம். There are a lot of certificate courses available. Certificate courses by, you know, online academies or there, Udemy அது மாதிரி. Plus even IIT Madras has launched a certification course in data science. அது மாதிரி நிறைய certificate courses are there and they also will be valuable. If you do that 3-month course or 6-month course is there, அதெல்லாமே if you do that in a very well reputed place, then it will be of value because நிறைய ஆன்லைன்ல வந்து certificate courses இருக்கு. So you have to thoroughly see what is how reputed that particular that institute is who is offering the course. Okay. For example, the data science course that is offered by IIT Madras, if you do that, if you want to do that course also, you have to clear an entrance exam for that. So it is very hard to get into that. But once you do that, then it will add a great value to your resume. It will be something equivalent to getting a minor in data science. Okay. Yes. So you can do certificate courses, but do that from a very well reputed place.
ஆமா இப்போ ரிப்பீட்டட் பிளேசஸ்ல பண்ணலன்னா அதுக்கு ஒர்த் இல்லையா மேம்?
Yeah, because it depends. நிறைய certificates ஆன்லைன்ல கொடுக்கும்போது ஒர்த் இல்லைன்னு யூ வில் கெயின் த நாலேஜ். நீங்க கரெக்டா அந்த கோர்ஸை முடிச்சீங்க, அதுல இருக்கிறது எல்லாத்தையும் லேர்ன் பண்ணீங்கன்னா இட் வில் ஹெல்ப் யூ. பட் அந்த சர்டிபிகேட்டை வச்சுட்டு வெதர் யூ கேன் change your career or whether you will get a job based on that certificate, it completely depends.
ஓகே மேம், தேங்க்யூ மேம்.
Any other questions?
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Ayush. I'm from VBC Trichy. I have a doubt. How
Yes,
many
Ayush.
degrees do we need to take to get into a placement in Google?
Your bachelor's is enough. Okay, if you do BE or BTech, that is enough. But you can also do ME. Adellame added extra things now. But BE is that is enough for getting placement in Google. Okay, but it is very, as many people know, it is very hard to get into Google. If you appear for interview, you have to be very well prepared. Interview way 5 to 7 rounds irukkum. So there will be technical test will be there. You have to clear that, and then technical interview, like that. Lot of different rounds will be there. So if you have prepared for all of that, then you can definitely crack it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am. I address from grade 9 of Velamal Bodhi Campus, Trichy.
Yes.
Ma'am, you told that before we choosing a course for a degree, we can experience it for 3 months. I don't know the complete name for it. Can you explain it some more detail, ma'am?
That is not for choosing the course. That internship you are talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So internship is after you join engineering. So first year courses will be common for all branches. Again, angeyume vandu you will be mostly studying physics, chemistry, and the madri padipinga. Then once you get into your particular stream, if you have chosen mechanical engineering now, then you will start studying mechanical subjects. So from second year onwards, what you can do is once your semester is over, you will have break, right? Summer vacation and the mari irukum. So during that vacation time, you can apply for internship. So internship are like jobs in company, but with very salary, less salary. Okay. So sometime the internship will be unpaid. That is salary irukadu. It will be like a training to you. So you will go to a company and you will work on some projects, small projects, chinna vela, small responsibilities edutittu whatever they are allotting to you, you will complete. Okay, so it is like a real life experience, real life industry experience that you are getting that is related to your domain. So if a mechanical different lines of work இருக்கு, உங்களுக்கு அதுல என்ன சூஸ் பண்றது தெரியல அப்படிங்கும்போது, suppose if you do 3 internship, okay, second yearல 1, third yearல 2 முடிக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னா, if you do that internship, then you will get an idea. Okay, I was able to complete this internship successfully and I liked the work, so I can do this as a full-term job அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஐடியா கிடைக்கும். So internship is like a job but with no salary or very less salary.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Ma'am, would this internship will applicable for artificial intelligence related jobs, ma'am?
Yes, certainly. So when you are computer science stream நீங்க எடுத்திருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னா, then again there will be lot of courses in computer science syllabusல இருக்கிறது that you have to study. Plus you also have to keep on online நிறைய websites இருக்கு where competitive coding, programming languages will be taught. So that you have to learn on your own and start doing small projects, சின்ன projects பண்ணிட்டே இருந்தீங்கன்னா, all of these are needed, and then you can apply for internship. Internship also, it will have an interview because it is like a job, right? They will pay you, salary கொடுப்பாங்க. So அப்படி இருக்கும்போது they will conduct an interview and they will check whether whatever you have learned up to this point, whether you have learned it correctly, whether you know the basics, all of those will be checked. And then if you are selected, then you can go and work on projects. So if you apply for, when you are applying for the internship, you can see the role அதை வந்து கொடுப்பாங்க internsக்கு. So அந்த ரோல்ல நீங்க பார்க்கலாம் whether it is related to artificial intelligence or something else அப்படின்னு நீங்க பார்த்துட்டு, if you like AI, then you can apply for AI internship and you will be working on a AI project.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm Girisha from Velamal Metric Theni, ma'am.
Yes.
மேம் இப்ப நம்ம ஐஐடில படிக்கல, இப்ப நம்ம ஜேஇல எழுதல, ரெப்யூட்டடான இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ல தான் ஸ்டில் நம்ம வந்து படிக்கிறோம்னாலும் இந்த கோர்சஸ்லாம் நம்ம அட்டென்ட் பண்ணுவோம்ல மேம், அப்படி அட்டென்ட் பண்ணா ஒர்த்தா மேம்?
எந்த மாதிரி கோர்சஸ் கேக்குறீங்க?
மைனர் கோர்சஸ் மேம்.
ஸோ மைனர் கோர்சஸ் யூஸ்வலி அந்த சேம் இன்ஸ்டியூட்ல தான் நீங்க பண்ணுவீங்க, ஓகேவா? ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டியில மேஜர் பண்றீங்கன்னா அங்கேயே வந்து மைனரும் அங்கே தான் அதே சேம் இன்ஸ்டியூட்ல தான் பண்ண முடியும். எக்ஸ்ட்ரா நீங்க தனியா வேற எங்காவது படிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா அதர் இன்ஸ்டியூட்ஸ்ல சர்டிபிகேட்ஸ் அவங்க ஆஃபர் பண்ணாங்கன்னா சர்டிபிகேட் கோர்ஸ் மாதிரி பண்ணலாம், 3 months 6 months அது மாதிரி. ஓகே, ஸோ ஐஐடிஸ்ல படிச்சா மட்டும்தான் ஒர்த்துன்னு கிடையாது. இட் டிபெண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் குவாலிட்டி ஆஃப் த இன்ஸ்டியூட் மேட்டர்ஸ். பட் ஐஐடிஸ்க்கு ஈக்குவலா ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் இன்ஸ்டியூட்ஸ் நிறைய இருக்கு. ஈவன் நிறைய குட் பிரைவேட் இன்ஸ்டியூட்ஸ் ஆர் தேர், பிரைவேட் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் ஆர் தேர். ஓகே, ஸோ IITs are the topmost, considered as topmost, but other institutes நீங்க படிச்சாலும் syllabus everything is going to be same. Okay, almost same தான் எல்லா இன்ஸ்டியூட்டுக்கும். So the way whether you are understanding the concept, whether you are putting in effort, நல்லா படிக்கிறீங்களா, நல்லா ஸ்கோர் பண்றீங்களா, so based on that, even if you are studying in other colleges, you can get good job. Okay, is that your question or something else you asked?
Ma'am, online courses are conducting no, ma'am.
Yes. Online
3 months courses and 6 months
Yes.
courses.
அதை நீங்க டெஃபினட்டா முடிக்கலாம், ஓகேவா? தேர் ஆர் வெப்சைட்ஸ் லைக் கோர்செரா இருக்கு, யுடைமி இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஸோ அது மாதிரி நிறைய ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வெப்சைட்ஸ் இருக்கு. தே ஹாவ் டை அப் வித் குட் இன்ஸ்டியூட்ஸ். ஓகே, ஐஐடிஸ் அல்லது ஃபாரின் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் அந்த மாதிரி நல்ல இன்ஸ்டியூட்டோட தே ஹாவ் டை அப். ப்ரொஃபசர்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் தேட் இன்ஸ்டியூட் வில் கம் அண்ட் டீச் த கோர்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ அது மாதிரி ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் certificate courses you can do. It will be very useful for you. So நீங்க அதை முடிக்கும் போது வந்து it will help you with next நீங்க when you are appearing for an interview, it will help you with that. அதுக்கு நல்ல basics you can prepare from that and you can appear for an interview. So certificate courses will definitely be useful. Just do some research and select the certificate course from a good online platform. ஓகே, நிறைய ஆன்லைன் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் இருக்கு, பட் ஸ்டாண்டர்டா ஒரு 4 or 5 டாப் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ லுக் அட் தட் அண்ட் அதுல இருந்து நீங்க கோர்ஸ் முடிக்கலாம். சாரி, வாய்ஸ் sorry, I can't hear.
What is the main course for engineering?
Main course for? Can someone else type the question in the chat box? I'm not able to hear properly. Or if anyone can hear the question, அதை கேட்டுட்டு நீங்க ரிப்பீட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா, because I'm not able to hear that particular student.
Not audible, ma'am.
Yes. Sir, இப்ப ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் கொஸ்டின் கேட்டாங்க, I couldn't hear it properly.
But from that, it is not audible, ma'am.
Oh, okay, for you also. Any other questions?
Ma'am, self is Aris Fujil from Velamal Metric, ma'am.
Yes.
What is the main course for engineering, ma'am?
Main course for engineering.
Yes, ma'am.
என்னென்ன சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் படிக்கணும்னு கேக்குறீங்களா?
Yes, ma'am. For engineer to develop our skills in engineering.
Okay, school level, if you are asking, physics, chemistry, mathematics must. Okay, அது இருந்தாதான் வந்து you can even appear for the admission procedure. School level, these courses தான். These three are essential. If you are asking at college level, na, then it varies from stream to stream. Computer science, na, there are some core courses. Mechanical, sila important courses irukku. Depending on what kind of job you want to do, important courses will be different. But in general, if you want to improve your skills, then the main things that you have to, apart from school, what you have to focus on is aptitude. Okay, so aptitude skills, வந்து you have to improve. அதுக்கு நிறைய புக்ஸ் இருக்கு ஆப்டிடியூட் ட்ரைனிங்க்கு, தென் ஆன்லைன்ல நிறைய ரிசோர்சஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ யூ கேன் ட்ரை டு லுக் அட் தட்.
Thank you, ma'am.
ஓகே,
Shall we close it now?
எஸ்.
Over to Mayra.
If there is gratitude in our heart, then there will be tremendous sweetness in our life. A pleasant afternoon, everyone. It is a great honor and a privilege to extend the words of gratitude on this special occasion. Firstly, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our dynamic director, sir, for offering this event such a grace. We are definitely shown the right direction for our growth, always by your vision. Thank you, sir. We would like to heartily thank our resource person of the day, Dr. R. Shadana, Assistant Professor, for sharing her experience with us. Really, it has stimulated and motivated everyone in the meet and also shown the right direction to opt career choice in engineering and technology. Thank you, madam. We feel immeasurable gratification in thanking our most beloved heads of Veramal Group of Schools. You are so enthusiastic, energetic, and always actively take interest in caring and supporting us. Thank you, dear heads of Velamal Group of Schools. Dear friends, your extraordinary commitment towards the achievement of your goals are really appreciated. We thank you all for your valuable participation and wish to see you attain your rewards at the earliest. Thank you. Before we sign off, we earnestly thank everyone for putting wonderful efforts from the planning to the success of the event. Thank you everyone for your presence and making this event a memorable one. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Hey, ma'am,
Yes.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jagan.
Thank you, sir. We will wind up the session. We'll end up the session, sir.